Welcome to Secrets from the Saddle podcast. I'm Sylvie Dow, your host, fellow cyclist, bike club founder, cycling coach, bike race junkie, just truly super passionate about cycling. My journey with cycling started 20 years ago when I opened a spin studio, started a women's race team, and founded a women's only cycling club called Cycle Fit Chicks. I'm super thrilled to reveal all aspects that make the world of cycling operate. I'm so excited to be able to bring you interesting people from around the world, pro cyclists, recreational cyclists, coaches, event organizers, bike shop owners, everything and everyone you need to know or ever wondered about when it comes to cycling. I know you'll enjoy this episode. All right, before we get started, make sure that you go to Secrets from the Saddle podcast.ca and sign up for our newsletter. It's not really a newsletter, but it's an email notification that will let you know every time an episode is released. So that's weekly, but if you go to Secrets from the Saddle podcast.ca, you will get an email notification so you don't have to always be checking the platforms. So make sure you do that and have an amazing day. Thank you. All right, everybody, welcome back to an episode of Secrets from the Saddle, All Things Cycling podcast. And guess what? We are going to be talking about jerseys and kits. Now, if you're sitting there listening to this podcast, or this episode, I should say, and you're like, dang, our club needs a new kit, a new design, a new company to work with, I want you to take down this name and check it out. So Heini Canada, that doesn't mean if you're in the United States or in Europe, anywhere, you can definitely connect with this company. I've had the pleasure, I'm also very fortunate that the representative Seb is in Ottawa. We were able to sit down for an extensive coffee and look at all the product lines and feel the material and try on the shorts and the jerseys. And it was a great experience. I really love being able to do that because it makes it easier. But not everybody has that luxury. However, they have some amazing products. And so have a listen to this episode. He's got a lot of great information. And also, like I said, I highly recommend that it's time for your club to have their own club store, own club serious brand, and your club members to be kitted out in everything, that they can afford. So I hope you enjoy this episode. All right, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Secrets from the Saddle, All Things Cycling podcast with your host, Sylvie Dow. And I'm super excited to bring on the podcast a clothing rep. Have not had many of those. We have Sabaree Thangavel from Heini Sports. So lucky that he is a sports rep and he is actually here in Ottawa, which is really nice to have a representative for a sporting company in your region, especially when you're looking and you want to purchase sports like cycling kits for your club. So I was introduced to Sab from another group of girls who were buying jerseys from him. I have a women's cycling club and we started exploring using their products. So that's why I asked him to be on the podcast, because a lot of people, new clubs are looking for different product lines. They have the Heini Sports, which originates from India. They also have Market and Cotton Tex Euro from Europe, and Saks, which is a brand for winter sports. But we're going to be talking about the cycling aspect. Welcome, Sab, to the podcast.
Wow, that's a great introduction, Sylvie. Thank you so much for having me here, and it's a pleasure to be here and to share my story and a lot of cycling interactions with you, and I'm really excited for this podcast.
Well, I love bringing, because the podcast is all things cycling.
Yeah.
And as you know, like where there's a club,
Mm-hmm.
you need cycling gear and you need good cycling gear. And
Yeah.
there's good and there's cheap. Let's
Yeah.
just say cheap.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about how your cycling background got you into this, or if this is like how you got into becoming a rep for Heini
Okay.
and being in Ottawa, which is super awesome.
Yeah. that would be a nice place to start, I would say.
Yeah.
And I will start a little bit about what our company and what we do, and then I will go from there. So
Sure.
Heini Canada is a supplier of exclusive and high quality cycling and sportswear garments, right? And so it's a family owned business, where our core motto is building your brand. So we have been in the manufacturing industry for close to 20 to 30 years. And so we do a lot of brand establishments. We take care of the manufacturing aspect of things, and we help the brand to grow from there, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm the second gen technically in my family. I'm a rep and also dealing with business development over here in North America, for cycling and also other sportswear garments aspect. But our specialization has been in cycling. So with that being said, right from my childhood, since my family is all into manufacturing stuff, I have huge inclination towards how things are made, right? And as we are in the sports and apparel industry, it pushed me further to learn all the intricacies of how the manufacturing happens, how the apparel are made, what is the new technology which are brought in, how we can push ourselves up there in the market with advanced technologies, and have competitive edge over there in the market. And as I have this huge inclination and stuff, we are already have working with clients all around the world, and we have a huge sister concern and association with Text Market in Cotton Text, who are Europe's, I would say, the leading manufacturer for cycling and other sportswear garments. And
wow.
we got into partnership with them, and we became the manufacturing hub for their operation in Europe and rest of the world. So Heini is a brand. Heini Sports is a retail chain in India, and we are also supporting the manufacturing aspect of things to various clients, not only Text Market or some of the renowned clients on brands all around the world, and we kind of a manufacturing hub for their operations. And so the next step happened is, like, I took the step, I came to Canada, did my master's in manufacturing, and that led me to expand my opportunity to learn and new technologies and meet new people in the community. And the best part about this journey is to learn, share, and grow with wonderful people like you, Sylvie, and some great people in the around, what I have witnessed. And so my role is to meet the like-minded people and work in the community, to promote cycling, and to help them with first-class apparel for their clubs, for their events, and so yeah. And I do all the business development stuff with my team over here.
That is super cool because, like, when you talk about all things textile and like developing and like everything that happens in the warehouse. I mean, we know that there's huge manufacturers, like mostly in Europe. Well, no, sorry, like India and like, but Where is yours located in India?
So our plant is located in southern part of India. It's a place called it's a province called Tamil Nadu, and we have our manufacturing facility located in a city called Tirupur. So so right from there, the manufacturing happens, and we have whole and core design teams, and so all our state of art manufacturing and design stuffs, which we have learned from experts from Europe. So like who are already well established in each walks of life with their specific fields. So we have got one excellent facility to do our manufacturing in India, and through that manufacturing hub, we support our clients and overall business partners all around the world.
So all your clothes they come from India. Like when I put an order in, that's where they're being shipped from.
That's a very good question. So all our clothes are Swiss and Italian based fabrics, right? It contains all the Swiss and Italian based fabrics. So how this process works is we do all the R&D work in Italy and Romania, like in terms of pattern development, in terms of sourcing. So all the aspect of things are procured from Europe, and only the manufacturing happens in India. So all the R&D part, the pattern development, sourcing, everything happens from Europe, and the manufacturing happens in India. So one of the things that he focuses on is to have the big manufacturing hub, right? And India is the best country to do that. It's the best of two worlds, right? The premium quality fabrics are available in Europe. The craftsmanship and everything is available in India. So this is the best of two worlds. And one of our unique selling point is we offer highly quality and customizable cycling apparels that not only performs exponentially but also gives you that won't burn your pockets, right? It is as a cost level where it is very, very affordable. We know all the market players over here, specifically for the custom cycling, right? And with all the people we have worked so far, and the biggest feedback is the quality is so good. With the pricing of it is fantastic, right? And the pricing and quality that we try to balance it out. And since you are dealing with a manufacturer, so we cut down all the middleman in the operation, so that could able to and we could able to help you or deliver you with the premium apparels at affordable prices.
Right. I know that's kind of because we are we're changing, and we're going to be using Heini products. And I like the fact that it's always nice to have the rep close by, because in the past I'd always be able like driving to Montreal to sit in a showroom. I get the showroom right in a coffee shop.
Yeah, that's right. And there are a few aspects which makes us excellent, right? And one of the core things is the face-to-face interactions. I have a team over here in Ottawa and also other team based in Toronto, at least for the operation wise that we are covered in East and West End, right? One of the best things that we offer is we do the sample production of it when we work with the clients on the design stuff, and it's not something that the team is sitting somewhere else and you don't know what is the output. If client request, we will produce a sample of the confirmed design. And that way, let's say Sylvia gets her kit, as Sylvia as the club member or the manager of the club gets to have the kit beforehand to see how the design outputs are, conforming to what we have got the in terms of design inputs. How we are having the design in hand, how it's the fit, how it has transcended to the finished product. And the ability for us to get this is because our quality is unwavering. We use cutting edge materials and advanced manufacturing techniques
Yeah.
to ensure that our apparels not only looks great but also stands up to the demands of serious cycles.
Yeah, so that's why I like when we sat down, and that's how I got to know Seb. As we spent like 2 hours in a, a coffee shop trying on jersey tops and
Yeah.
shorts and all sorts of stuff. But so if somebody were new
Yeah.
and approaching you about like an idea, like you've got kind of like two people, right? You got clubs and possibly individuals. Do you work with individuals and doing their own design? Like say if they want something specific for an event or they're a sponsor and they want to create like a jersey, do you do one-offs?
Yeah, of course. That we okay. The kind of things that we do is we have the club partnerships. We do events. Let's say a privately held event for which they need to print some jerseys for participants, some caps or arm warmer, leg warmer,
Do you
bandana.
do you do try-ons? Like, is that what you're talking about an event? Like if they were to come and try on products and pre-order or
No. So it's specifically we manufacture it to the event organizers for
oh, I see.
events
Okay.
have that they if at all they register, they will give away few of their
I get it. Yeah.
stuff, right? Those things. And also we do private labeling as well. Like let's say Sylvie opens a brand for herself, focusing on women-centric apparel. We set up her, we take care of the entire manufacturing aspect of things. So you can go ahead and do all the sales and marketing part of it, business development part of it. We not only for big brands, we also do some private labeling part of stuff as well for small people who wants to develop some great stuff in their community in terms of cycling clothing or in terms of any kind of clothing for that matter. And our specialization has been in basketball, volleyball, other sports, soccer, badminton, you name it, we can able to produce. And the one other specific aspect of things is we also do winter sports, right? I mean, we are specialized in ski, all the winter aspect of things,
Oh, cool.
from
What brand
shoe
is
brands.
that? Is that like where would we find that?
Okay, it's a brand called Sax. I can,
Oh, Saks. Okay.
yeah, it's called Sax.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so so the thing is, we haven't opened up big operations level stuff here. We are fairly slowly emerging here as a brand. So our development things are underway here in North America. But if at all anyone is interested in collaborating with us for developing any kind of clothing related to winter sports as well, we would be up for it because we have all the things set up and ready to
Is that
run.
cross-country skiing too?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. So cross country skiing, ice skating, we do all kinds of winter activities. So this specific part of winter sports apparels would be coming from Europe, and we have a specialization over there. And all the cycling and the other sports, the manufacturing would be from India, but all the pattern development and all our fabrics and all the finished apparels have been tested by athletes, international athletes all around the world. And if you could help me touch upon on a few USPs of us that would give you a great idea on like our brand as well. So some of our key USPs are we do short and reliable delivery times. Once you finalize the design aspect of things, we have the dedicated design team, right? And once we lock on the design with iterative design process, that we okay, this is our what we want, we can able to deliver the the confirmed design with the products, whatever the quantities, in 2 to 4 weeks, which
Ooh.
is which is which is yeah which is
Yeah.
best in the market. I have seen many other brands taking a bit more time, and sometimes it's 2 weeks, 2 months, sometimes it's 3 months,
Yeah.
sometimes more than a month. And we are very competitive in that. And if at all, let's say you have an event in a week, and Sahab, we need to get this ready, and can you help us? We have weeks time, and we can able to. We have
That's
the
amazing because that's one of the key things, right?
yeah
Like,
yeah
I hate to say it, sometimes people leave it till the last minute,
yeah
or we've been pretty good about managing our
yeah
order times so that people get their jerseys and kits for the starting of the season. But if someone
yeah.
were starting a new group or a club, or how would they find you,
Mm-hmm.
and what are kind of like the steps
Okay.
for that person
Okay.
to
Excellent.
go if they want to, like, what would you need, like, first of all, where to find you,
Mm-hmm.
and then what would you be asking them for as
Perfect.
part of the process of
Excellent.
putting or connecting and getting a sample or clothing from you.
Excellent. So this is a great question, Sylvie. Thank you for touching upon on that. So our website is Heini, www.heinicanada.com. I will request Sylvie to put the link when this
Yeah.
podcast gets released. And that's our website. If you go in there, you get all sorts of necessary information in the website. And if you have to, touch base with me or the team, send an email to sales@heinicanada.com. So
Okay.
sales at H for Helia, E for Elizabeth, I for ink, N for Nancy, I for ink. Heini. So, Canada.com. So, shoot an email, and from there, I'm pretty sure all the things you need, all the stuff you want, be spotted, and we have the step-by-step process. If at all you are around somewhere in Ottawa, I can meet you in person for a coffee, like the same way I did with Sylvie and various other wonderful people over here. Some of the notable people here are Ellen, whom I work with on the Gravel Girls, a phenomenal person from the community, and she has, I mean, she's a wonderful person. And some other people like Gene, and perspective behind bars. He's a great folk. I mean, and other folks, Brian from Carlton Place, who owns who runs the Carlton Place Cycling Club, and also he has got his own gravel travel group. And
Oh, cool.
yeah, Brian is such a fantastic person to interact with, and he was a retired PT teacher from Carlton Place School, and many people know Brian, and one of the best things about this beautiful community is Sylvia knows Ellen knows Brian knows Jean. It's all connected. It's all well connected. So
Yeah.
if at all I need someone, and all I believe, like, you know that person, wow, that's amazing. So
Yeah.
what have you done with them? And I will show some projects that we did with them and stuff. And and we have been getting some raving reviews and feedback from all the wonderful people we are working with the community, and we are on the right track for a massive growth. And all we want is to encourage people to do more cycling and be a very, very small part of their cycling journey. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I was that new person,
Uh-huh.
would I be sitting down with you or a designer? Like, how does that work?
Uh-huh.
Do you get to sit with somebody, like, side by side in Zoom and talk about your vision for your kit?
Okay.
Because I imagine that would be the easiest way, and then it over like a back
Ye-
and forth or.
Yes, Sylvie, but the one of the problems with the design team is, some people okay, the one of the problems with the design team personnel is most of the people are not very good with English. Some people may afraid speak French, some people Spanish. And how our design process works is you will okay, I will you will anybody for that matter will sit with me or anyone from my team for the design aspect of things. We will grab all the things from you. Let's say we sit with the draft template on, let's say, a theme based a watermelon based jersey, right? The watermelon is the theme here. So we will work and get some design ideas and stuff. We have the brainstorming session together with you, and where we will have the common ground on those things, and we will pick and place ideas like this is how we can have those things, right? And once we got that, what our team here does is they will put in a package, kind of a design proposal, and we will send those things to our design team, because and also the design teams
Oh,
are
okay.
someone who have already got projects in line. They are working on the go with that, and it's so what we do is we will put the design aspect of things in the line in the queue for them to review it. And so once they got the idea, and so we will ask them to give proposals for it. Okay, let's say the watermelon team will have a proposal one, proposal two, proposal three. Now what Sylvie will get on the first iteration is, hey Sab, I'm okay with this, but the second proposal seems to be what I'm in line, but I need a lot of
Okay.
things need to be changed. Then we'll get those data, have this the second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration. We'll go like this.
Right.
Sometimes all the paper-based models, or some people have their own design team with them, and they will
Right.
transfer the design file to us. And what we do is we will take the design file and put it on our pattern, and we will send you the proposal from here. That's the most easy process by on the standards, right? It's very hard to put the client with the design team and also their time of operation, right? The people who want sometime like 4 or 5 p.m. where they need to be free and stuff. So all this happens in a more seamless way, if at all. Like we sit and gather the information and we put it as a package for them to propose. And one of the biggest things is and the design person does not have a very good idea on the patterns of it, meaning what style suits your club, what options we can explore, what are the team based stuff we do with perfectly. The I can give you a wonderful example which you can resonate, Sylvie, and all the audience. And the Gravel Girls design, Ellen got her design from her shoe, right? And she,
Oh.
yeah, exactly, her shoe. And it has got the mountain water body, the gravel part of it, and so much aesthetics to it, right? And she just drew me a sketch of it. Sab, this is what I have envisioned in my mind. This is a rough sketch of it. What I did is I took the rough sketch, I asked my team to replicate this as a model with the proposals of it, right? And we once we get back, what we did is we gave the perfect color codes for it. And Ellen was very particular in the colors aspect, right?
Uh-huh.
We have the pigmentation colors, we have the color codes for it. We will mark the particular ID number for it with the designs, and we will send it to the production for it with the marked. If it is an orange, it has to be, there are 10 different kinds of orange. We will mark it with the specified orange that what the client is envisioned on, and we'll get that to the added in the part of the proposal. And it takes a bit of time, but this particular time in the November, December, Jan are the best months for us to sit and work on the design proposal, because this is the low time and where we have a lot of time to work on the design proposal and stuff. And trust me, it's the most interesting process. And one of the interesting things from my side is once I get to have the inputs from the client, the design person might not have time to work on the different ideas and pitches, right? But where I will go and what if we have some designs from inspired from Google or Pinterest or some other clubs.
Yeah.
We will have the design proposal and conversation. We do the brainstorming session and we take that to the design person for them. And they will come up with proposals. And it is such an organic process and I love it.
Oh, that's cool. I do like that process myself.
Yeah.
So what do you have that's because like when we tried all those jerseys, like I know and and if anybody's been out shopping for cycling gear, you know that there's so many different variations of material, breathability, weight, all that. Now, what do you have new for next year? Or I know that you showcased a couple things to me that is like very streamlined. Share those with us.
Excellent. So before I step into that part of discussion, one of the interesting things that we do is we have specific line of clothing for men and women. We are very good with women specific clothing. Like that, I just want to mention that because
you said I'm glad you did.
Because a lot of people are asking questions that is this not men's clothing, right? I mean, no, not at all. And one of the best things will be that if we have, let's say, a product called Spider. The Spider is a style of a bib, and the other product is Liberta. It's a seamless bib.
So it's Spider and Liberta.
Yeah.
Okay.
And most of the competitors or our folks, they have the same chamois for different styles, right? Mostly have seen that is same chamois or one or two chamois, but I think we have 6 to 7 styles in bib, and we have 7 chamois associated with it. So we take so much detail and precision in getting the pattern out. We use different fabrics, the fabrics of our all moisture wicking fabrics, great aerodynamic designs, breathable mesh panels, all great reflective elements for enhanced safety. So, and with chamois, it's getting better and better as we progress. And so one of the recently launched product is the Liberta, which is a seamless bib by itself. Allow me just 1 minute.
So like you're saying, the Liberta is a seamless bib.
That's right.
So if you're to go and check your, like all the bibs that you have, like you'd have to check like how many panels are on these bibs, right? And for every panel, there's a seam, and there's a seam. It can be cause irritation and all these things.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Like I tried these seamless shorts on, and they were really, really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the best part is, if at all I have to talk about technical, and it is like entire book of technical items and different fabrics and the kind of things that we do, even on the front of the sustainability, right? We have the green line fabrics, which is purely green line, which we use eco-friendly fabrics and which are very, very sustainable. We have the product lines on those things as well. The Trento, it's an apparel by us, and I think you are very interested in those, and we are trying to make a design walk for your club members on Trento, which is a green line, completely green line, sustainable product. And we have the green line men and women for that matter. And and the best part is we offer the gravel, cargo bibs as well, and with the double pockets and yeah, and various
I don't
other.
think I saw those. Did I see
Yeah, yeah.
those?
Probably not. Yes, you
I
haven't
know I
seen them.
tried on a lot of
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. We
that's
tried on a
really,
lot of things. Yeah,
yeah, I love the fact that you're talking sustainable
yeah,
fabrics
yeah,
and also those bib shorts with pockets. I don't know. I got a couple somewhere and I love them.
yeah.
Love them. Now I'm looking for bib shorts. So I'm gonna be like more bib shorts. So I'm looking at yours. So this is super cool. So those are the new. You're talking like the seamless, and
That's
that's something very new.
Yes, that's
That's
very new. And to be precise, Sylvie, and the seamless bibs, only the retail products you can find it in the market.
yeah,
You can't find a seamless bib, and I just don't want to discuss the pricing over here.
yeah.
And we offer
We
good
all know
pricing on
what
the
that's
seamless.
gonna be like.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like the
And
Cadillac of bike shorts.
yeah, and you go and check any retail products on the seamless bibs, check out the pricing, and nobody has started doing the customization for the seamless bibs yet, right? No brand, and
So
we are
that
the
means you
first.
can get the seamless bib with your
Fully
brand on
customizable.
it.
Yeah, yeah, fully
Love it.
customizable. Yeah, which is a great thing, I would say. And also
Yeah.
the pricing of it, you can bet. I mean, with all the clothing and the quality that we offer, and when you see the pricing associated with it, I can be very sure that once we sit and discuss, you'll be very happy. You'll be a very very happy customer at the product delivery time.
And also, what I love is that if you start with a brand for your cycling club, you
Mm-hmm.
also have the store, which
Yeah,
means that your club members can get fully kitted
yeah,
with jackets, vests,
yeah,
arm warmers,
yeah,
hats, knee warmers.
yeah.
I think you have gloves.
So the gloves is something that we technically not done so far, but this is in
But
the
everything
pipeline right
else,
now.
like
Yeah,
everything
everything
else
else.
that,
Like I can give you a rough idea right from the top. It's collar cuff, bandana, the full
mm-hmm,
full sleeve jerseys, half
yeah,
sleeve jerseys. We
yeah.
have a half sleeve two type of fits, right? The one is the Nisa freestyle ones, and the one of the best things that we do is we are so inclusive for the club that we encourage all people to get the kit. It's not the people have to be really fit, and they have to be one the arrow fit jerseys. Whenever we sit with the club, we offer two kind of jerseys. One is the leisure one, another is the arrow fit one,
Yeah.
and that makes whole lot of sense to make the cycling apparel very inclusive as a part of the club, and people can try it out. And one other best things is I have I'm hearing a lot of people asking for 2XL, 3XL, and 4XL. Trust me, we can offer all
Oh,
sorts of sizing.
that's a good point because that's what happened with us, like
Yeah,
going to much larger sizes, and
yeah,
that's when we were
yeah,
sent men's clothing,
yeah, yeah,
and
and
that was not cool.
yeah,
But
and
yeah, I do love, and when you see more club members in
mhm,
full kits, it just looks
yes,
so put together, you
that's true.
know.
Yeah,
And and it's nice because like you can get the jackets,
yeah,
especially like I always recommend getting a jacket for like spring and fall. And
hmm,
there's lots of times during the summer when it's chillier in the mornings that it's
yeah,
something you could put on because I have a number of them
yeah,
and they always get used whether I like
yeah,
sit in it at home
Yeah,
or
yeah,
cross
yeah,
country ski in it.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but I've always really appreciated a really good cycling jacket.
yeah, yeah. And we recently made and with regards to the fall and winter cycling, I would say we have got a whole range of products. We have the thermal fleeced
Oh,
jerseys. We have thermal fleeced full long tight bibs,
mm,
and we have produced those to our client at CPSS and Gravel Travel, and they are enjoying it. And that would give them what they need for all the early morning rides or chilly rides,
mm-hmm.
and and the sales have been really good on those things. And apart from that, we offer anti-wind jackets, gilets, and all sorts of things. And there is whole lot of fat biking culture over here where people don't have the necessary garments. And I mean, we are actively looking to tap into the fat biking market as well, the fat biking MTP culture and stuff. And for the especially the late fall and the winter season, and we can offer the tailored apparels for those sports as well. And recently Ellen has got her thermal fleeced ones, and she's going to try it out, and these are something that we are very interested in, and giving the right apparels for them. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are using the jacket, the normal day-to-day use jackets for these sports, which I find is okay. But if at all you get with aerodynamic panels and some moisture wicking fabrics as a part
Yeah,
of
it makes a big
your clothing,
difference.
it makes a whole lot of difference. And one of the biggest advantages with our clothing is super light, right?
Mm,
It's super light. Let's say if you even take the anti-wind jacket, it will be super light. It won't be like a normal jacket that you use for the winter. No, you can't use that and go and ride outside. After some time you will feel heavy and your performance drops, right? And simply you talk a lot about performance.
yeah.
Athletes.
Clothing is everything, especially when I mean, times like this when we can still kind of ride outside, but it's really not
Yeah,
super warm. Layering is important.
that's
I'm
mm,
always looking for a good underlayer
yeah,
that wicks
yeah,
through clothing. But
yeah,
so this has been amazing,
yeah.
Seb. I really, really appreciate you being on. Now, all right. So, where can they find you?
Mhm.
Like you said, I think you sent them just straight up to the Heini Canada website
Yeah,
where they can.
yeah, and you can explore various things that we have displayed in the website. And I mean, if at all you are not a person who wants to do a lot of research, shoot an email to sales@heinicanada.com. I will be happy to set up a Zoom call or a Skype call with you to take you to the world of cycling apparel, to understand what your club needs. I can sit and discuss with the pricing that you are looking for, and yes, get you the best style and with the best fit. And one of the things that we offer in customization is that we have economical, mid-range, and premium clothing. So we
Mm-hmm.
offer three kind of clothings as well. So we have different styles. It's not our styles are very limited. We have various styles with us in terms of jerseys, bibs, jackets, base layer. We have merino wool base layer. We have normal base layer. We have whole lot of things in store, and you'd be so excited that you when I sit with you to discuss all the possibilities that you could explore. And the other most important things is if you are a club which has men and women cycling, and you are looking for a supplier who could provide both, with also focusing on aerodynamic fit and also relaxed fit for men and women. So we are one-stop store, and we have a team store set up here where we can put your team manager access, and we can launch a website for
Oh,
you, sorry, web store for you to order and stuff, so it is so seamless for you. And you
I
don't
love
have
that.
to,
I love that part. And you know what? It's nice if you are like if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I'd love to do like I'm doing an event, like a short like even if you got like 5 people together and you're going to do like some event or you're creating an
Mhm.
event or you're going together to somewhere and you just want to make like jerseys for the group,
Yeah,
like this is a great option. You just reach out to Seb and he can help you with that design
yeah,
and getting everybody looking together, and you go on your trip and you're all cool and kitted out to the same, and so
yeah.
and it's nice because you can find each other.
That's
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 it's
that's that's
like
so true. That's so
having
true.
the same jersey, you just like everybody, shows up in the crowd and you don't lose each other. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
it's not only like it's cycling. Like if your group is planning on a trip or something where you want to put out your club name, we do all sorts of athleisure things as well. The normal polo shirts, the t-shirts,
Oh
the
yeah.
fully sublimation panels and things, and I mean, Sylvie has tried our apparels, and it is
Yeah.
so light, it's so aerodynamic capabilities, and you will love it. And we have a lot of corporate collaborations as well. We make apparels for them. And if you
Oh,
are coming
that's
on a
right.
trip,
If you have a corporate team that's participating in an
mhm,
event and you want your own kit, that's really cool too because,
yeah,
like I just mentioned, you can find each other and you can also see and represent your company. Because, like, I go to a Ride to Conquer Cancer, there's like 4,000 people. And what's nice is that like we have a corporate group, so all our corporate group is wearing their corporate jersey and
yeah,
we can find everybody, and I really like that
yeah,
over wearing the event
yeah,
kit
yeah.
where you can't find anybody at
And
all.
and the best part is we offer some unique design parameters to it, so
Yeah.
you will be like unique in the crowd, and easily you guys can spot out, okay, those girls are having a unique design on their jerseys or t-shirts, and it's so cool. and
Yeah.
and as I promised that you need not worry about the delivery time, and we are in for it, and we can able to supply you with if there is some short notice, we can able to offer that as well. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. So I encourage everybody to go over and check the Heini Canada website and
Yeah.
also to follow them on socials, because then you can really
Yeah.
get a good feel for
Yeah.
what their clothing looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Seb, again. And I know we'll have you talking later about jerseys and shorts.
Yeah.
But have everybody have an amazing day. Thanks so much for joining us on this episode.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sylvie, for having me.
All right, everyone. Who is going to go and reach out to Seb and get yourself some new clothes? Right. I like the idea when I was mentioning that I know there's always like a group of like a small like 5, 10 friends who are going off to like an event, and that get jerseys to match. That is super cool. And like I said, when you do that, you can actually see each other in the crowd so you don't lose each other. So if that's something you're doing next year, oh, excuse me, you're doing next year, check it out, because like you said, he's got different price points for jerseys and shorts, and you guys can look smashing, like literally put together a really effing funky outfit and wear it at your event. So with that, I hope this helped and provided a little insight into the Heini Sports brand, and and go check them out on Instagram and on their website. And hopefully you'll make the switch too. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing evening. Bye. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on the Secrets from the Saddle podcast, learning more about sighting people, places, and things that make cycling such an exciting sport. I am so glad you stopped by today. Please leave me a review if you feel so moved to do so. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would enjoy it, I would be forever grateful. Also, if you could please leave me a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving me an honest thought and an honest comment, telling me what you think, and most importantly, tell me what you'd like to hear more of. It would really help me to bring more great, inspiring cycling stories to you. Until then, have an amazing day, make sure you ride your bike, and don't forget to visit my YouTube channel if you'd like to see the full version of this podcast live.